Okay, fans, now for the final chapter of Stumpy's tale. It's chapter 5, and then the epilogue. I will read to you guys. Just let you watch Jabba the Hutt here for a second. And if y'all have not watched chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, please do so, like and share. And this is a really awesome story. And I have not read this page yet without you guys, so I'm going to do that now. And then we'll go over a few other things and future plans of what I got going. I'll give y'all probably about 10 minutes because that's what these videos run about. It only takes about 2 or 3 hours to upload that. Now, alright, chapter 5 on Stumpy's tale. It was a beautiful morning in the Everglades. The sun was already shining brightly, heating the water just enough to give off that pleasant smell of nature walking. A group of 13 tourists and I set out to enjoy Mother Nature at her best. The canal was teeming with life, so the trip was taking a slow, easy pace. In fact, one lady asked if I came out early each morning and placed the birds, fish, alligators, and others for everyone to see. I assured her this was not Disney World. This was all for real. The wildlife just accepted the airboat as part of their world. We were having a very good morning and now should move on. I cranked the engine and moved at an idle. At the cut, I looked across the sawgrass for Herman, my blue heron. She did her early morning fishing there. Instead, I saw Tommy, a 6-foot gator, lunge and start thrashing. Wow, look to your right. I killed the engine, expecting to see Tommy eat a fish. When what I saw was Stumpy making a vain attempt to escape. When an alligator grasped anything in its powerful jaws, that's it. End of story. That bit of knowledge didn't flash into my brain. What did was help him. This won't work, folks. Everyone move to the middle of the boat. Now. I fired the engine at 3,000 RPMs, a full blow, and ran over them both. I spun about and hit them again. This time I felt Tommy hit the boat. He was trying to go to deep water, which was what I did not want. Once again I passed over, and when I felt him hit, I spun about trying to throw him up on high ground so I could place the metal pole across his skull. That didn't work. He made it to the deep water and sounded. What he was going to do was lie on the bottom until I left. I jumped down, grabbed the pole, and I kept behind passengers and started spearing the water, hoping to strike him. Standing on the bow, thrashing the water like a madman, I remembered my passengers. 26 eyes were fixed squarely on me. For the first time, I didn't know what to say. I really didn't want to say anything. A lady on the back row said, "I think Stumpy's gone." Undoubtedly, through the noise and confusion, I'd been talking. I really don't remember. I just agreed. Yes, Stumpy's gone. I climbed back to my seat and rode away. When we arrived back at base, it was like a funeral. The people quietly left the boat whispering thank you as they left. One lady with 2 children left, turned and came back and asked, "You really love the wildlife, don't you?" "He was my pet," I answered. I didn't have the luxury of thinking things out that day. There were other trips to be made. I did them with much less enthusiasm than usual. On the next trip, I realized that I had not killed Tommy. I stopped the boat where Tommy now lay on the bank, holding a dead Stumpy in his jaws. Slowly, I told their stories. Tommy didn't win a lot of friends that day, especially on my last trip. We came along just as he was finally eating Stumpy. When an alligator eats, he lifts his head high to help the food pass down. This is how we found Tommy. His head was high, his jaws were open wide, and to the corner of those jaws a crooked little tail was there for one last moment. Well, that's a screwed up ending for any story if I've ever read one. Shit. Sorry guys, I didn't know it was going to end that way. Here's the epilogue. It was nature's way, the food chain I'd placed without knowing it a lot of Stumpy and his life into mine, which was wrong. Stumpy was born to the Everglades and gave it his best. He had many things working against him, but he survived for over 3 years. In that time, he played his role for Mother Nature and delighted thousands of tourists. He also made a friend who would remember him forever. Not bad for a little gator with no tail. That's not bad at all. This is the author of the story. What a hell of a story that was, though. Not all awesome stories have a happy ending. I guess if Stumpy never died, Randy Autry might not have ever wrote this book, and I would have never been here to read it to you guys. But that's the end of that. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Also, I want to shout out some friends and fans alike. Future Trunks. Big shout out to Future Trunks. Check him out. Check out Critter's Guide. Python Man. Check out Python Man. I want to shout out, they didn't ask for a shout out, but Gaming with Nerds. Just for being awesome. Just for being awesome. So big shout out to Gaming with Nerds. Nightcore Reptiles. Big shout out to Nightcore Reptiles. Lance Reptiles for instant loyalty. He gets one of these. Lance Reptiles for instant loyalty. Emma Williams. I want to shout out Emma Williams. And I want to give a big welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate your support. I hope you stay subscribed. I hope you enjoy and love my videos. I have all kinds of things planned for the future. I just uploaded a Facebook video of a rat that I put in here. Rattlesnake did eat it. I missed it. And I believe somebody wanted me to show the venom. I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm going to change that out from that bowl. Yes, I got big things in the future planned. I got Everglades Skelos rat snake, Everglades Heteroskeleus female rat snake, and then another wild caught pinkish gray color rat snake, and I've set them all up. I have not hibernated them for breeding, but I've got them here in a communal setup for breeding. So if I get some eggs from that, I will be doing that. Also, for Pac-Man frog fans, get all these Pac-Man frogs. I am going to do another video. Maybe my next video or next few videos. In the next few videos, there's Butterball, most famous Pac-Man in the world. But in my next few videos, I am going to attempt to breed these guys. And with any luck, y'all keep your fingers crossed, I will have baby Pac-Man frogs available to you guys. This is a beautiful one right here. Check that out. Megan Corell. This big guy here. Yeah, with any luck, I will have Pac-Man frogs available to you guys. Get some water in here on him so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, check that out. That is awesome. I'm going to try to 6 these guys and film that for you. Hopefully we'll get some eggs. If we get some eggs, hopefully I'll be able to hatch them out. And other stuff. New things in my collection. Tarantulas. Again, I lost all my old tarantulas. I appreciate all of the sympathy comments that I got for that. The guy who told me the I was a dickhead for letting the pixie frog bite me, because yes, they bite and yes, they make you bleed. Gets a big Frankenbird from me. I know y'all haven't seen that Frankenbird in a while. But, yep. We live and learn. Somebody also requested me to do a video on the care for different types of snakes. A new snake I am working with is the sand boas. They don't require very much. Just a little container like this with holes in it. A little bit of I put in there? Sandy chips in there, and a little bitty water bowl. That's all they require for most of their life. And that's an awesome first time snake for people. I've never had them before, but my son wanted one, so he got one, then he got another one, and y'all know how it goes. When you get one snake, the collection just grows and grows and grows. And I'm glad to see he takes after his daddy. He likes snakes, so he's being really responsible about it and everything. Y'all just stay tuned for all of that. We got a ball python. I know a lot of people don't like ball pythons, but I like ball pythons. And I will be having eggs from this girl here in the future sometime. Right now I've been testing out this incubator that I made, and I set it up right now for chickens, because we had a chicken setting eggs, and I got duck eggs in there. I'll go in here every day and turn these eggs just a bit, and so far it's worked. It has worked so well, in fact, that I have been able, check her out resting on her water bowl, resting her head on there. I have been able to successfully hatch out 3 baby peeps. Check these out, 4 or 5, actually 5, but the hen has some of the other ones. These are absolutely awesome. Surefire sound and look of spring. Got this little black one. Isn't that awesome? Hope y'all enjoy all this stuff. Peace, love, and happiness, and all that good shit. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, share my videos, watch my older videos. And since that's the end of this Stumpy, y'all be looking forward for the Pac-Man frog breeding video, because that's what I'm going to be working on next. And I know